Are we here? Am I now here? I've been trying to get here. Are people watching me? Am I available? Is this a thing that people can watch? What's going on? Good. Hey, what's up? Let's talk some wrestling. Oh boy. Hey guys, Karrion Kross showed up at the end of SmackDown and everything turned black and white immediately because his hot wife is a sorceress, I guess. I guess that's what we're supposed to believe, right? That's a thing we're supposed to believe. Awesome. Oh, hey, good. Look, it's two guys I hate fighting to be in a tournament they shouldn't be in. Great. Hello, Kishara. Hello, Scott. Lone Star Friend, Garrett French. Sports and Things, JW Pringle, Manny Santos. Yeah, starting out with my faves. My two faves, gotta love them. Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin, my two absolute faves. My God, I wish I could watch these guys wrestle just all the time because I'm not tired of them in the least. Well, here we are. I'm Tim Beatty. Hello. Yeah, Mark, I hate Darby now. I hate Darby. Mark Losper, hello. Yes, you haven't been around as much. Over the course of several months, I've begun to despise Darby Allin. Because Darby Allin is booked to beat all of my actual faves. And so, therefore, I hate Darby Allin. It's very caveman-esque behavior. I considered myself to be a thinking man's wrestling fan, but in this case, Darby is booked to beat the guys that I like, and therefore I hate Darby. I can't stop myself from feeling this way. There you go. Also, he's booked to steal the pin from Miro, who I like more than anybody. There's no reason why, if Malachi Black is going away from AEW, perhaps forever, that Miro doesn't get the pinfall in him instead of Darby. That's what happens. Miro should be in this tournament over Darby 100%, 1,000,000%. Miro should, to get revenge on Sammy Guevara, who stole his TNT title, Miro should beat Sammy in 3 minutes. Ruin Sammy. And then you have an amazing match between Moxley and Miro. And if Moxley wants to go away for a while, if he does, maybe Miro's the guy who sends him away. Miro should be a top guy in this company. Every day, every hour, every minute, every second that goes by with Miro not as a top guy in this company is a crime. It's a crime. Harry, I think I'm going to have to skip The Last of Us tonight. I've been doing, for those of you who don't know, listen, I hate Sammy, but I hate Darby. So that cutter counter on the suicide dive, as much as I hate Sammy, I really like seeing Darby get hurt. So there you go. I'm not able to do Last of Us tonight. I'm doing the post show with the other Alex, and who knows how long that's gonna go. And then my wife reminded me we have like a whole bunch of shit we got to do in the morning, so I can't like stay up until 3 and then get up at 7 because I'm not gonna be able to do anything tomorrow. So I have to take a night off of The Last of Us. Believe me, I am as upset about it as you are. But tomorrow night, marathon session. For people who have been liking me playing The Last of Us Part 1 on my PS5, that will resume again tomorrow. Hello, Alpha Bill. Emily, hi. Well, you just got home from an 8-hour drive and you choose to spend that time with me, with all of us. Thank you so much. Miro should come in and destroy this match. Of course, I'm sure if that happened, I would have heard about it. I am almost, let's see here. I'm 2.5 thousand hours, I think, is what I'm at. Let's see. What am I at currently on... I am at 2,312 hours of watch time. So, 2,312 hours. I need to get to 4,000 hours. But that 2,312 hours does not include any of the marathon sesh of Last of Us from last night. So, we'll see. Hello, yes, the ladies Cease are in the building. And that we all like. We love that. That, you can't do a code red like that. There's no momentum. Come on, guys, be better. Cinebay, oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't even post it on Twitter, which I should probably do. To get more people to know that it's happening, I suppose. Did he just call Popeye's spinach? No, Cannonball, all right. Now, the winner of this match goes on to face Moxley next week. Tim. Yeah, everybody who's here, please hit the thumbs up. That really helps out with this kind of stream. No, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what this is, man. JW Pringle, I have thought about that. I actually haven't gone to the post office at this new town that I live in. So I'll have to go to that post office, see how much the post office boxes are. JW Pringle asking, would I consider opening a PO box so that you could send me decorations for the walls? And yes, I'll just have to figure out how to do that. But yeah. Yes, you could send Linda. Linda could do an unboxing. How about that for some content? A Linda unboxing. Would you like that? Is that something I could interest you in? Sports and things. Do we get Shayna versus Ronda? I don't know. It looks more like to me that we're gonna get Shayna and Ronda as a tag team, maybe. Shot Kid 29. I don't know what those tights are. I really don't. I don't know. Taco Bell Raider. Happy birthday tomorrow, 24. I remember when I was 24. A long, long time ago. I barely remember when I was 24. That's how long ago it was. A Linder unboxing would be pretty great. Yeah, MJF throwing up the 1 on Twitter was pretty awesome. I liked it a lot. The low blow? Come on. You missed the skateboard. You missed the skateboard. Come on. Well, honestly, I don't care which one of them wins or loses because this is what's so funny to me. This is what's so funny to me. This is so funny to me. Darby Allin is booked to literally beat all of the people that I love and think are great. And then he is booked to lose to a fucking guy that I fucking hate and wish I wouldn't have to fucking see on my fucking television for a fucking year. Isn't that perfect? Like, he's booked to beat all the guys that I love and lose to the guys I hate. Oh, great. Thank you, Tony Khan. Booker of the Year. Fuck you. Oh, the Taco Bell, you're absolutely, man. I love the Fightful Faithful, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Happy birthday. That's awesome. You choosing to spend your birthday eve with me? That's amazing. Scott George, I certainly wouldn't mind if Danielson won the tournament. I certainly wouldn't mind that. But I somehow I still think it's gonna be Moxley. I still think it's gonna be Moxley because Moxley is the he's the guy who did that. He did that an amazing promo that basically declared himself like that. Moxley is AEW. So Moxley becoming champion again and being taken out by MJF, who is anti-AEW, that's the story. That's the best possible story. I wouldn't mind seeing Danielson win the tournament. The best possible story is the guy who is the anti-AEW, who hates it, who wants to bring it down from the inside, who wants to take that title and take it with him to the other place, to WWE, versus Mox, who has just said, I am AEW. If you want to, you got to go through me if you want to take down this place. That is the best story. It's the best story, bar none, by far. Would I mind seeing Danielson win the tournament? No. Danielson's an absolutely deserving champ, and I love Danielson. But the best story is absolutely MJF versus Mox, and you'll never convince me otherwise. It's either he keeps a cash in at Grand Slam, which of course is in Queens, or he cashes it in Newark for Full Gear, or he cashes it in at Winter is Coming, which is in the whatever it's called, the UBS Arena, whatever it is. In Long Island, Nassau County, which of course is where whenever he shows up, he is a hero. So he would want to do it there because he could get all that and play as a babyface while he's doing it. Oh no, if MJF is beating whoever wins this tournament, there is zero chance in hell that MJF isn't beating whoever wins this tournament. So I don't know if I want Danielson's reign to be a month, 2 months. I think Mox can be the guy who is, the story is MJF coming for Mox, taking him out with the help of his entire army of guys, and then when Mox comes back from his vacation, then you can have the real feud of the BCC versus MJF's guys. That's the real feud you're getting out of this. Kingston, listen, if you had asked me what's the best story before they did the whole Mox and MJF setup, the best story is Eddie Kingston somehow making it into this tournament as a Cinderella story, beating everybody by a hair. Like, he's not even supposed to, but he somehow beats everybody. And he winds up being the champion, crowned at Arthur Ashe. And then immediately after that amazing moment in New York, Eddie Kingston becoming a champion, immediately you get MJF saying, I'll be taking that Thank you very much. And he cashes in his chip. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. Rowdy the Cat, hello. Hello. Thanks for being here. Yes, no, Rich H, very true. Karrion Kross ruining everything in black and white, plus Sammy and Darby starting off the night on Rampage was a hell of a 20 minutes for the Sour Graps brand. Absolutely. I mean, I think Thunder could beat Tony, but if Thunder beats Tony, it's because she's going to be a heel. I wouldn't book it that way. But I think absolutely Thunder could turn heel and beat Tony as a heel. I wouldn't book it that way, but I think that's possible. MJF's not losing that title match when he does. Nico, hello. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Jake likes very much to troll me about Karrion Kross because he knows that I know that it's inevitable. The only guy who is beating Roman Reigns for that title before WrestleMania is Karrion Kross. That's the only guy it's possible. So what do I want to be? What is the least objectionable thing? Roman Reigns being champion all the way through WrestleMania, retaining the belt in a match versus The Rock that doesn't need to be there. Or Karrion Kross being champion. You're forcing me to pick between two things I hate. That's what this is. Yeah, Eddie beating MGF at Grand Slam next year, you could do a whole fucking year-long story of Eddie chasing MJF, this little fucking bastard. Would be really great. I love Joe. I love you, Joe. I missed him so much. What are we doing with these guys? But, Tony Nese, didn't you get beat by Wardlow in 15 seconds? Man. Joe, just kick these guys' ass and move on to somebody important. Simeon wonders why are we not getting Darby and Moxley next week? Because we already seen Darby and Moxley a couple of times, and it was all right. It was pretty decent. But you're barking up the wrong tree if you want somebody to agree with you that we want to see Darby in more matches, because I don't. I don't want to see Darby in any more matches. Like, at all. Like, for 6 months. I wish there was a rolling off season and it was starting for Darby Allin right now. Roman Reigns, man. No. What was I saying? Samoa Joe. I said Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is just the best. He's so good. We haven't gotten one of those things where Samoa Joe just gets on the mic and ruins somebody's Christmas with his amazing promo skills. Yep. Just set up a match for on Rampage next week when Samoa Joe. Hey, we get to watch. Hey, next week everybody come back here. Same bat time, same bat channel, same Graps time, same Graps channel, and we'll watch Samoa Joe beat Josh Woods next week. Won't that be good? Miro, I'm watching this. I'm being silent.
Admit that you have failed and belt the Redeemer now.
Fuck yeah. I love Miro so much.
Admit that you have failed and belt the Redeemer now.
So good, man. So fucking good. That was so good, man. Yeah, I love that. No, that's not the way they're going, obviously, but Miro taking out the House of Black. I mean, the whole thing is that we never got to see Miro versus Brody King one-on-one or Miro versus Buddy Matthews one-on-one, and I kind of feel like we still should get that. Shouldn't we still get that? Well, honestly, like if you not listen, I don't know what they're doing with the ROH on TV or whatever, but if ROH gets like a streaming deal or has a TV deal and they actually have weekly television, if you told me Miro was the guy to beat Claudio for the ROH championship and Miro held the ROH championship for like a year, would I be mad at that as long as I get to watch him wrestle? No, I would not be mad at that one at all. I would not be mad at that at all. Yeah, Julia Hart versus Lana was something I thought we were going to get too. Not that I really wanted that, but I did think we were going to get it. Hold on. I think I'm contractually obligated to call this match as Linda. So hold on.
Now, see, I like the Madison Rayne. I like her a lot. I mean, I think she's very pretty. She's very pretty. I like her a lot. She's such a sweet gal. But this Serena Deeb, she is a spitfire. She will rip your arm out of your socket and beat you to death with it. My goodness, she's just, listen. Listen, I look at Serena and I say to her, you don't look very serene to me. Like maybe a little bit of meditation, a little bit of this, like, a little bit of that, so maybe you could be a little bit more, at peace with yourself. Serenity now, you know what I mean? Maybe is what they say, I think. But anyway, I do love the Serena Deeb. I love how vicious she is. She just likes to hurt people. Oh. Yeah, I remember doing that position once. Listen, it was a different time. Minoru was very, very, experimental. So we tried different things that way. Serena is the best women's wrestler on the planet. I don't think there's very much an argument about that. She's fantastic. This is the one that, listen, obviously they have no respect for her in the WWE. But if you would have asked me what is my absolute dream match for women in the world today, cross-promotionally. I would say Serena Deeb versus Sasha Banks one-on-one. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I would like to see that. I just think Serena Deeb is just, she's just so mean, you know? I mean, frankly, it turns me on. I don't mean to say it out loud, but it's true. A spinning neck breaker there on the Madison Rain. Nope, it's only a 2 count. It's only a 2. Aubrey's right there. She's saying 2. It's only 2. It's not a 3. It's a 2. So you just have to continue here. Listen, I like the reason I like doing alternate commentary here as Linda is because I don't have to hear Chris Jericho talking during the commentary, which of course ruins everything because he just likes to screech a lot. I don't screech. I growl. That's what I do with my voice. Been smoking 2 packs of Marlboro Reds for 81 years. It's tough on the old vocal cords, but you know what? Listen, I am not a quitter. Why start something if you're not gonna finish it? That's what I say. So I don't quit smoking, but that's it. See, West, you joined when I'm here because I'm the, what do you call it? The drawer. I'm a drawer. I draw the houses. I draw the money. I draw things. Simeon, yes, I should be giving you fashion advice. Listen, you don't want to know. That's a tap. Tap out, Madison. Madison, tap. Tap. There you go.
Tim, no, Layla Hirsch is an orphan. It's Chris Statlander that hates orphans. Chris Statlander's the one who's like, you know, boo hoo hoo, you were an orphan, I don't care. Alright, here's a Jade promo. Cut the shit, she says. I'm giving out work. Come apply is a really good line. I like that a lot. Stan Grubb, you're not going to get any agreement with me on that. I think Jade is fantastic. I think Jade is fantastic. I think she's only getting better and better and better. And she's only going to be better after they've finally booked her to lose. Because then there is the danger of her losing. To me, the only thing that's boring about her is that they can't figure out how to book her to be in danger. Chris Statlander was going to be that danger, but then she got hurt. And right now they don't know what to do with her. But it's not her fault. It's not her fault. It is the creative's fault. We don't know what we're going to do with Jade. That's what I say. Layla Gray got kicked out of the baddies, and then she's back in the baddies, and they won't tell us what happened and why that happened. I don't understand. Red Velvet is injured. Yes, I don't know when she's due back, but oh, hold on one second. Looks like, yeah, I was running about 15 seconds behind, so that might be your thing there, Cinebay. And yeah, the Fight TV feed is better than whatever I'm watching on. This is a Xfinity streaming service, so. Jade versus Jamie Hayter wouldn't be bad. If Jamie wins this feud with Britt, I could say Jamie Hayter beating beating Jade. I could see them do that. I could see it. Yeah, definitely. Shot Kid. David, I get it. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that at all. All right. So is this Claudio and Dax match going to go like 25 minutes, because I would not object to that. I would not object to that at all. All right, there we go. All right, just sitting here waiting for more wrestling. Yep. Oh, Cinnabay, you got to find that Miro promo. It was amazing. So good. Why would you say that? Why would you say unexpected? Hobbs is great, man. Yeah. Antoine, I like your idea. I mean, I think that they could easily unify the TBS and the AEW Women's Championships, and then use the vacated one as a thing to create a women's tag division. I think that might work. I love Regal. I love Regal so much. Dax's mustache deserves its own fucking mini series. It's so beautiful. Scott, I don't know when if they're ever gonna defend those titles, but I don't mind them having them. They're the best fucking tag team in the world. Dax versus Regal. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Dax versus Regal. It's time for the main event. Oh, this is intriguing. Since Jamie has broken up with Britt has recruited Serena Deeb. That's really good, man. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, man. Regal wants to fight. Yo, he would fight tomorrow if they'd let him. He'd fight tomorrow if they'd let him, I promise you. He wants so badly. Well, I'm a lover and a fighter.
I will fight you, Daxamillion, and I will love you, Man in the Mask.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Big fans. Dax is so great, man. Regal should be king. I don't listen. I take no pleasure in delivering you this news. The new King Charles has about 2 years to live, if that. There's a picture going around of his fingers, and his hands look like balloons, which means you have serious heart problems. And like, they would know that. They would know that he has serious heart problems, high blood pressure, hypertension, heart disease. Like, they would know that, and they would be getting him medicine to take care of that kind of stuff, right? And his hands still look like that? He's gonna die soon. So maybe after that, maybe then we could get William Regal. Yeah, Dax should win all the titles in the world. Really should. Yes, no, CEO, it's true. Like it's weird that you get to be that age, as old as he is now, and still have that kind of symptom of the problem, that they haven't been able to get rid of that with just some medication is really sad. Oh yeah, Regal's tweets were fantastic. Fantastic, so good, loved it. Mm. I see. Dax and Dax. Dax and Claudio together, man, is just some of the best stuff. It really is. Did you notice the rest of the class is using their inside voice? He said, "Perfect. Hey, Matt, how's it going?" Yeah, I do kind of wish that Regal would be on commentary right now, but the fact that he's not means maybe he's going to get physical with Dax, and I really want that. Yeah, Bobby Fish, of course, maybe it's one of those things where, like, if he doesn't get his daily dose of the Fountain of Youth, he starts to turn to dust. I don't know. Bobby Fish is not doing too well right now. He is trying to get booked. It's true. Noel, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm that big of a draw. I'm polarizing. The people who love me, love me. The people who hate me want me dead, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll see. Hopefully, it's close to 55-45 in my favor, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Regal's getting those comments in on Dark. Some really good ones too. Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate it. I thank you, Real Ninja Warrior. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I have cultivated a persona that I understand is not for everybody, and I'm fine with that. I think that if you appeal to too many people, you run the risk of not being true to yourself, because nobody is loved by everybody. Drew, I do have Cena heat. It's true. I do. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. It's really nice to see that, my personal brand of ridiculousness. Oh, no, that's not going to feel good on your tailbone. That's not going to feel good on your tailbone, Dax. That's bad. That's bad. He landed badly on his tailbone there. Whew. Yikes. I don't wear belts, CO. I wear suspenders. The next MJF, it's true. Yes, everyone hates me until they love me. That's just basically what my word is. Oh, interesting. He is. Listen. I watched Dax, do a whole match where he was selling a separated shoulder, but he was totally fine. So I don't know that he's actually hurt. I don't know that he's actually hurt, but he's yeah. But you never know. I hope that's not the case. No, I wear suspenders when I get dressed up, I guess. I don't usually wear this is stay-at-home dad, work from home, introvert who likes to stay in and not go out means almost every pair of pants that I own is elastic, which comes in handy because I'm very fat. So it comes in handy. No, I don't. If I have to like get all dressed up to go out and do something, then I'll usually wear suspenders as opposed to a belt. But that's kind of it. Matt, yeah, there's a pause on Get the Flick Out of Here because of Kate, who lost her dog this past weekend. When I say lost, I mean her dog died. Her dog Buster died suddenly this past weekend. So yeah, we put a pause on everything Kate related this week, but we'll be back next week. The sad thing is that I watched the movie that we were supposed to do the review of. I watched it Sunday morning before all the stuff happened with poor Buster. So I have to keep, when we watch these movies, these terrible movies for Get the Fleck Out of Here, they're only in there they're only in my brain for as long as it takes from when I watch them to when I talk about them, and then I forget about them entirely. So I have to keep this god-awful movie in my brain for over a week, and it's really starting to weigh on me. It's really too bad. Yes, Matthew Plus, I'll be reading those sour chats. I was saving that one that you sent in. I think you're talking about. I'm saving that one for the next time I did a show with Kate. So I was saving that one. So yeah, don't worry. I know what you're talking about. Nathan, Kate's dog died suddenly. Apparently he had a cyst rupture in his stomach. And it's terrible, yeah. The CEO says, "What's the most memorable flick?" Probably The Room, just because of how bad it was. But yeah. Nico615 says, "What movie did we watch?" Well, I wanted to do like a holiday special, And so the movie that we watched for this was supposed to be this week because Monday was Labor Day. I wanted to do a movie in honor of Labor Day. So the Labor Day movie that we picked was Junior, in which Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant and has a baby. So, yeah, I watched Junior, in which Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant and has a baby, and I have to keep that in my brain for a week and a half. David Feig. Hold on.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Is that good? Yes, Tim Beatty. Double Daddy, I believe, is what you're talking about, where the one high school senior got two different high school seniors pregnant. Yes, that was bad. E-Rob. Junior is the worst movie I've ever seen, and I've seen The Room. I'm really sorry that you love it so much. I'm not telling you not to love it. It is my least favorite movie I've ever seen. I despise that movie. You can keep your copy. I assume you own it. But all other copies should be rounded up and burned for the good of humanity. That's how bad I think Junior is. I don't know. How many uppercuts will Cesaro do? Claudio. I'm not really sure. Emma Thompson was trying her best, I'll tell you that. Last Action Hero, now that's a classic. That's a classic. That's a great fucking movie. Last Action Hero, I'll hear no arguments to the contrary. Last Action Hero is one of the best movies of the 1990s. There. I said it. Oh, look at him squaring up. Yeah, big uppercut. Pile driver. No? Yes? Yes? Pile driver. Last Action Hero soundtrack is amazing. Last Boy Scout is also a ridiculous movie. They wanted Eddie Murphy? They wanted it to be Eddie Murphy and Bruce Willis, but Eddie Murphy wasn't free. He had like 3 movies he had signed to make, and so they would have had to wait almost a year to do Last Boy Scout. So they did Damon Wayans instead. And all I can say is they should have waited for Eddie Murphy, because that would have been a classic. Last Boy Scout would have been a classic. Shot Kid, we've debated watching movies that are good, but if they're good, they've got to be crazy, like wacky, off the wall nuts, like because most of it is bad, but not bad like just not bad for the sake of being bad, just bad because they're so crazy and they're bad. That kind of a thing. Demolition Man is one of my guilty pleasures as well. Yeah. Howard the Duck is one we've considered doing. We might end up doing Howard the Duck at some point. That is a bad movie, but it's also crazy. Yeah. Now, the early Herbie the Love Bug movies aren't terrible. The ones from like the 60s, they're actually kind of fun. They got an old school charm about them. But the new ones are not good at all. No, I'm thinking about watching Everything Everywhere All at Once for the channel. I had thought about that. I thought about that. Tombstone's great. I'm not gonna review Tombstone for this because that's a great movie. I'm not gonna have to do that. Well, Monty Python Holding that's a classic. That's a classic. I mean, like somebody also recommended Spaceballs. That's a classic. Spaceballs is a classic. I'm not gonna do that one. The live action Mario is pretty terrible. Yeah, I'll get that. We'll definitely get to that one as well. Yeah. Yeah, see, I never saw Space Jam, the original one. Never saw it. Like I was 16 and I was like, that's for babies. You know how it is when you're a teenager. I had no interest in watching a Bugs Bunny movie when I was 16 years old, so I didn't, and I kind of aged out of it. Weekend at Bernie's also pretty bad. The Apple, I don't know anything about the Apple. I don't know anything about that. Inner Space. I consider that to be a really, really good movie, but I don't know if Kate's ever seen it. So, I think I might have to pull that on her at some point. No, I've never heard of LaQuisha, Robert. Favorite Christmas movie? Well, like favorite? It's I don't know. There's like it's hard to say exactly, you know. There's a lot of it, you know. Santa Sleigh. I'm definitely reviewing Santa Sleigh in December, but Kate can't watch horror movies. Like she gets nightmares. She's a little baby, so I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to do Santa Sleigh all by myself. Weekend at Bernie's is a crazy movie. We have to do that too. Honor and Glory. That's that Cynthia Rock one. I've been catching like bits and pieces of it. The riff tracks version on YouTube. It's pretty terrible. I'll tell you that. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, Christmas Vacations is great too, but I've seen that movie literally 100 times. It's kind of hard for me to like go back to it every year. The Apple. I'll have to look that up. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, the horror of Winnie the Pooh is something I'll probably have to watch, but I'm not going to the theaters to watch it. So if it's on demand, I'll do it. Kung Fury. Yeah, I saw that at some point. We're definitely doing Halloween themed movies all month. October it's all Halloween movies. Halloween themed movies. But again, Kate can't watch horror movies. So I'm going to watch a really bad scary movie and she's going to watch a really bad Halloween kids movie every week, and then we're going to compare notes. I think that's what we're going to do. Birdemic would be really terrible too. Gymkata, I've heard of it. I haven't played it. Troll 2 is one of the worst movies ever made. Yeah. Galaxy Quest. I've actually never seen Galaxy Quest. I probably should have, but I never did. Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out. We're definitely reviewing that. That's for sure. Dax, roll through! Oh, so close. Idle Hands, yeah. That might be a good one. I think she might be able to handle that one. Monkey Bone? Is that what you're talking about, Tim? Is he talking about the Brendan Fraser monkey movie, that Monkey Bone? No, I don't remember if I ever saw North. The Clue movie is one of the greatest comedies ever made. It was weird. But it is one of the greatest comedy movies ever made. Yeah. My boyfriend's back. Yeah. We might have to do that. This is a great match, you guys. We're sitting there talking about bad movies, and I'm watching an absolute TV classic between two beautiful bald men. Like, they're kicking the hell out of each other, and I love it. Look at Dax sell those uppercuts. God, it's great. Dax just collapsing. Oh, he's so good. Oh, Dax is so fucking great. Well, see, Face Off is weird and crazy. It is bad, but it's like so much fun. I don't know how I would rate it. Here he goes. Here he goes. Giant swing. Mega Force. I don't know about that. I don't know where Oni Lorcan is. The old Biff Busick. I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't know where Biff Busick is right now. Yoga Hosers. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna go for that one. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Tusk. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna go for Tusk either, but I knew what you're talking about. I got like one of these a week to do, just one. So like, there's all some really good, interesting suggestions. Yeah, I don't blame any Oni Lorcan. That dude's taken a lot of crazy bumps. All his entire career, especially recently. Like his offense was just him bumping into you as hard as possible. Max Dupree teased All LA Knight in a WWE Online exclusive. Thank you, All Elite Dan. I'll have to look that up before I do the post show. Ernest Scared Stupid is what you're talking about, Drew Oakley. We're definitely going to review that. Ernest Scared Stupid. Yep. Oh, Dax, you tried so hard. You tried so hard, Dax, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you trying so hard. What a great match. Oh, and I did not see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. When that comes out on demand, I'll probably watch that. I really like both those guys, Pedro and Nick Cage. Yeah, I never watched Dragon Ball Evolution, so I don't the Dragon Ball Z or whatever. So I don't think I would actually know anything about it. Great match. Real Ninja Warrior. It's a tie between Dax and Mox right now. That's my favorite wrestler of the year. Dax and Mox. Those guys have been so fucking great every time. So good. All right, everybody. So that's it. That's this stream. Thanks for hanging out. Come over to the Fightful YouTube and watch me and Cardoza talking about whatever happened on this show, Rampage and SmackDown. It should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you later. Hey, if you're a fan of what I do, The Last of Us streams, there's going to be one tomorrow night. So I'll post something for that, and keep an eye out for when that might start tomorrow night. It should be a lot of fun. But until then, guys, thank you all for being here. And I'll see you later. Please drop a like on the way out, if you would be so kind. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good one.